Hey, oh. Yeah. Hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under command, the general, your honor. It'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey.
What is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it. Made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for is when the earth inherited by the piss for. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no pics or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50. I should now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge and beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat unless she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on them like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fucking quality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastating, I'm calculating my next move. UPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for pause, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your move on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like some war resist. Or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure. Election will be sure. Correction will be swift. No Will Smith. But I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got second German shepherd. Young and a restless. Swear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
It's funny, you know, that's what they said.
We about to bombard their whole operation. Certified priest, prophesying this my occupation. This shit outrageous. They done made the truth docile. That's why we on the corner crying aloud, looking hostile. It's UPK style. They stop now. Far this warfare couldn't last one round. Let the oppressed rise, and let the rich mourn till the sundown. Enough with this shit. About to make it hot, call it compound. Just for my niggas, put the guns in the drugs down. Dwelling in peace till the Lord call for the blood hands. Try to decide my death and got beside yourself. Swore drawn for what you perform. How you gon' hide yourself? Devil got to die for his lies and his visions. Ain't got no love for the crackers. Nah, just cruel intentions. And then my father's house is spinning mansions. I got plenty bitches. Worthy of vengeance. This your death sentence. I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise and fill the world with lies and die for your skin. You gon' die for your crime. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life. Try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devil's done the end this deal. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah. Now they shook from vicious words out this handbook. Bound to take these rappers back to school. My flow said the hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. You became no cowards. The only thing sweet is the honey jet. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And hand down death for them devils. There's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they violence leave a man a stiff corpse. You see a flag in a badge. I see horns in a pitchfork. Go ahead. So please believe it. The white man is a demon. And I ain't gon' vote for them to free me. No. They beat us till we the color purple. That's why this knife till they throat like ceiling. You got this nigga on his knees. They wanna have peace. We're screaming, let this bitch burn at 1,000. you mean? I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go ahead and fill the world with lies. And die for your skin. You gon' die for your pride. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life. Try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devils that the end is still. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on. I can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking back! Ah!
It's okay, I'm right here with you.
Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go ahead and fill the world with lies. And die for your skin. You gon' die for your pride. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life. Try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devils that the end is still. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
Test 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Lord.
Oh, all right, clap it up. All right, shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yosai, Barakatam to all the brothers. Shalom, Al-Taba Hashem Yosai to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge out of the 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the D. Command Johanna. Since 1969, we've been teaching that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. And that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, it is time for us to unite. Well, what's the title of the class?
It's time to unite, sir.
It's time to unite. I mean, it is absolutely time for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to join back together. I mean, that's exactly what this whole script, what is this whole Bible about? This whole Bible has been about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans coming together as one people.
Right.
This whole time, we've always been separated and turning against each other. This time for us to come back together to love one another. We've been struggling with this for so long, struggling with loving each other, struggling with coming together with one another, struggling with treating each other how the Most High sees that we should treat each other. We've been struggling, and it is now time for us to come together and do exactly that. Come together and treat each other with love.
Right.
That's what it's time. That's what this whole Bible has been about. Everybody thinks this Bible has been about everybody coming together, but this Bible has only been about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans coming together since the very beginning of time. Since the beginning of this book to the very end, it is about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans coming together. It ain't about everybody else coming together. I mean, during the King David, who was he trying to bring together? Was he trying to bring everybody together, or was he trying to bring his own people together?
His own people.
His own people. Was Christ.
Right.
Was he trying to bring everybody together or his own people?
His own people, sir.
He was trying to bring his own people. Paul, was he trying to bring everybody together or his own people?
Just his own people, sir.
His own people. This whole Bible has been, I mean, Moses too. Even Moses. Was he trying to bring everybody together or his own people? His own people. This Bible has never been about everybody joining together.
Right.
Never. The only people that this Bible has been talking about uniting together is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And it is just the time for that right now. That's the time that we are in. It's for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to join together and get ourselves right. I mean, because look at the times that we are in. Look at all the things that happened. Did you see that plane that just flew upside down? They got in a crash and flew upside down?
Heard about it, sir.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Like all these planes, I ain't never seen this many planes go down ever. Like planes used to be real safe. What would they say? You was like more likely to get struck by lightning or something like that than getting a crash in a plane. Seeming like you more likely to get in a crash in a plane now.
Right.
Like dang. Like I ain't never seen that this many hiccups happen like that. But there has been so much destruction going on in the earth. And everybody's confused. Everybody's scared. Well, it's because it's time for us to gather together. It's time for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to join together. That's the time that we are in.
That's right.
The time that's coming. It's for our joining together. That's why you see all the turmoil and the destruction on the earth. Because the Lord is letting you know it's time for you to join together. We got our Hispanic brothers being kicked out, kicked out of a place that was theirs,
Right.
a place that they used to own.
That's right.
This place was theirs. The only person that should be being kicked out of here is the oppressor, is the man that is the alien, the true alien. He's the true alien.
Right.
Donald Trump is the actual alien. I think his grandfather was like from Germany. Yeah, his grandfather was from Germany. Donald Trump ain't even from America. He's a true alien. So is Elon Musk, and these are the people that are at the top running America right now, calling our Hispanic brothers aliens when our Hispanic brothers are actually from here. They was here before them. The true aliens are Donald Trump. The true aliens are Elon Musk. Those are the true aliens on earth.
That's right.
The true aliens are the oppressor that is on the earth, going and stealing and taking countries from people. That's a true alien that should be kicked out. And if you agree with them, you're on the wrong side.
Right.
But our people, we have to stop being divided because right now we have so much division between each other. So much division. Like I remember you was telling me your call that Hispanic sisters was saying that, hey, no, we appreciate it, but we don't want the black community going out and holding the flags up. We don't want them going out and saying that, that we stand for you and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, no. What our people don't understand is that we are the same people. We go through the same struggle and the same problems.
Right.
Because we come from the same background.
Right.
That's what we don't understand. Because like the Lord said, our people are absolutely destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We don't have the knowledge of knowing that we come from the same place. We come from the same background. And that we are one family and one people and one nation.
That's right.
We think that this culture that our Hispanic brothers have is the culture that they've had forever. This culture was given to them by the oppressors.
Right.
Your true culture, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, is in this Bible. That's where your true culture resides.
That's right.
And it's the culture that you should follow. Like this whole Bible has been nothing but about getting our people back together. This whole time. This whole Bible is about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans joining together and dwelling together in unity and in brotherhood.
Right.
That's what this whole Bible is about. But for so long, we have been divided amongst each other because of different religions and because of Christianity, because of Catholicism, because of all these different religions that are on the earth. We fall to them. We fall to the lies of Christianity. We fall to the lies of of these religions that are put before us. We fall to the lies of them, and we take hold of them. Did you hear that? But ain't nobody out there, is there?
No.
Almost like great.
Good.
All right, good. But we like, shoot, we fall to all these different religions, and we've got to stop believing the lies of all these different religions. We've got to stop taking hold to all the different doctrines that are on the earth and take hold to the only doctrine that actually makes sense, that actually is the truth.
Right.
And this is the Bible, the Isupk. The only people who go out and teach the truth and teach you the actual scriptures, the actual Bible, is the Isupk. You ain't gonna learn it nowhere else.
That's right.
This is the place where Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are dwelling together. This is the place that is following the Lord's commandments. This is the place that's following and doing what the Lord actually said to do. There's nowhere else is doing that. You got the Christian church. They're not following what the Lord said to do. They're definitely not following what the Lord said to do. They don't do anything that's in that Bible. Not one thing except pay tithes. And they don't even do that correctly. Like, we've got to stop being divided amongst each other. Like, we've got to join back together. Can you get 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 10?
Come on. Chapter 1, verse 10.
Go.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing,
Can I go on?
and that there be no divisions among you.
That there be no divisions. It's like the divisions among you. Now, read that one more time from the top.
Now I beseech you, brethren.
No,
by
now
the
hold
name-
on, because he said brethren. Did he say everybody?
Brethren.
No, he said no. He I think he said the oppressor.
Brethren.
No, I think he was talking about his brethren.
Right.
That's what he was talking about. He didn't say everybody. He said, "Nah, I beseech you, brethren," because that's who he's talking to. He's talking about his own kinfolk, his own flesh and blood, his brethren.
Right.
That's the people he's talking about. He ain't talking about everybody. You ain't gonna. I mean, you don't see the oppressor going out and calling his people brother. Because shoot, this ain't them. This is talking about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans coming together under one body, coming together and doing what? Keep on going.
By the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
That you come together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
Right.
Like the scriptures, the whole Bible is talking about us coming together in the same mind and in the same judgment and in the same under the same authority.
Right.
That's what this Bible has been talking about for over generations and generations from the beginning of time. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you coming together as a people. The Bible don't talk about anybody else coming together. But it shows that you coming up against these other nations, coming up against every other nation and every other nation that's been against you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Every nation right now is against you. And what you must do is you must come together so that you have a fighting chance.
Right.
You must come together under the Most High God of Israel. That's what you got to do. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna have a fighting chance. If you don't have the Lord on your side, there is no way you're gonna win. There is no chance. A lot of our people think that getting money is safe. For them to have money, they think that's what makes them safe. They think having a house makes them safe. They think having these objects here on the earth or having friends of America, being friends with America makes them safe. Being friends with the president makes them safe. But you're going to soon find out that doesn't make you safe at all. Right. Having all the money in the world doesn't make you safe. It didn't make P. Diddy safe. He wasn't safe. So Michael Jackson, he wasn't safe. And he had a lot of money. Money does not make you safe at all. Neither does being friends with the oppressor. Right. I mean, we had a lot of brothers that went and became friends with the oppressor. And what happened to them? They ended up falling hard too. P. Diddy was friends with a lot of oppressors, but did that save him? Absolutely not. Because the only thing that's going to be able to save us is us gathering together in unity under the Most High. Right. That's the only thing. Us having the Lord on our side is so vital. It's so, it's the only thing that is going to be able to help us here in America. That's the only thing. Nothing else matters. We looked everywhere else for things that might save us and that we think might save us, like Christianity. We run to all these religions thinking that they might save us, but none of them help us. None of them keep the curses from happening to us. None of those religions save us from the death that we are getting right now here on earth. Right. It doesn't help us or save us at all. It doesn't keep us alive. It doesn't keep us safe in no way, shape, form, or fashion. We're being unalived daily and tormented daily. The more we follow and try to find a comfortable and safe place through America. You try to find comfortability and safe refuge through America, you're not going to find it. Because your safe and your refuge comes from the Lord. That's where it comes from. That's right. It doesn't come from anybody else but the Lord. The Lord is the one that keeps you safe, and the Lord is the one that you got to seek to be safe. That's who you should seek. If you want your children to be safe, if you want your family to be safe, seek the Lord. That's who you should seek. Train your children to follow the Lord. Right. If you want them to be safe. Because right now, a lot of our people are training their people to follow after America, and they're nowhere near safe. The only place that is safe is here through these doors. You walk in the Isupk, anywhere on the earth, you are in a safe place from all the evil that goes on the earth. Can you read it again?
Come on. This book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1? Chapter 1, verse 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you.
That there be no divisions among you, blacks, Hispanics, and Americans. Right now, there are divisions being created among us because we follow after Christianity. We follow after Roman and the Catholic Church, all that. We follow after those things, and it creates divisions among us. We follow after the oppressor, it creates divisions among us. Because it creates hatred. We have a hatred towards one another when we follow after America. You know why? Because America hates you, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Right. So when you learn and you follow after America, you tend to hate your own people. You tend to hate your own brothers. That's why you got Hispanic brothers who come over here the same way their Hispanic brothers are coming over here now, going through the struggle, trying to get over the wall and get over get over the border and get through border patrol. They struggling to get through there. They traveling far to get over here to find a new life, just to find peace, just to find rest. Well, black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, wherever you go on the earth, there's going to be no rest, no peace. But you have Hispanic brothers that are turning on their own brothers after they went through the same thing those brothers went through. after those brothers went and traveled far just to get over here,
Right.
you got brothers who did the same thing and then they turn on their brothers. That's how much division we have amongst each other. Like you got Hispanic brothers that come over here and then they have children who are born over here. And now they look at those children differently.
Right.
What do they call them? You call? Like they don't even look at you the same. They call you a whole different thing. You ain't no
You call ocho.
pocho.
Yeah, ocho.
A pocho or something.
Yeah,
A pocho.
like, ocho.
A
Which
pocho.
means like it's a slang word, and when you're not Mexican, but you're not white.
Damn,
You know
you
what I mean?
just void. You just in the middle.
Just like
Damn, you pretty much.
ocho, but it means also like you're trying to be white.
I see. I
You know what I
understand.
mean? Like because you don't speak Spanish and you're born here, but there's also another term, coconut.
Coconut?
Yeah, there's another term, coconut.
Yeah.
That one is actually where you're like a brother that you can tell that he envies the oppressor
Come on.
and wants to be like the oppressor, and like that's a slang nickname that they would put on him, like, oh, you're a coconut,
Damn.
white on the inside but brown on the outside.
Damn. That's crazy.
Right.
Damn, but yeah, like a lot of our Hispanic brothers, we are so divided by so many different things.
Right.
Like we divided by language, all that. Like a lot of our people don't even, a lot of our Hispanic brothers and sisters don't even understand that that's a slave language.
It is.
That's not even their own language.
Right.
And they're trying to claim this language like it's theirs. Like, you don't speak this, man, you ain't a part of us.
Right.
That's why don't we feel that way about the Lord's language? Why don't we feel about that about the Hebrew, about our own culture?
Right. That's
Like, dang.
true.
Go ahead.
It's like, sir, if I may, but we even like, you know how the Judites have their own form of English. They call it Ebonics.
Come on. Like slang?
Right, like slang.
Come
We have the same with Spanish,
Exactly.
and we don't even speak the same Spanish as they do in Spain. The type of Spanish that we speak, they don't even consider it like a proper language over there in Spain. They consider it a slave language.
Oh.
You know,
'Cause
the Spanish that we speak, they consider it a slave language because we don't speak the Castellan, which is that's what they speak over there. They speak Castellano in Spain, and then we speak Spanish. It's a
Ish. That's something that's alike.
It's a form of it. You know, it's a
Of
form
Castellano.
What they speak. It's not what they speak, but it's like what they speak.
But yeah, it's a form. We don't speak the actual language that they speak. Now, a lot of what a lot of people don't understand is that we speak in slang or like Ebonics.
Right.
That's what our people we speak, and that's why when people read the scriptures, they don't understand the scriptures.
Right.
Because we speak in a lot of parables and Ebonics, like slang.
Yeah.
And people don't. Some white man reading that is not going to understand that. He don't even understand us to this day. A hard time understanding what we be saying to this day. You think you can finna understand something from thousands of years ago that we was talking about? Right. No. That's why he has trouble trying to read that Bible and trying to break it down. He's breaking it down absolutely incorrectly. Go ahead.
Right. That's why. So like Sir May, that's why they think there was an actual, snake, like a snake talking in the garden, like an actual snake.
Yeah, there was no.
Like,
there was not.
Yeah, snakes used to have feet. You ever heard that feeble? Yeah, just read the Bible. Snakes used to have feet.
I've never heard that.
They have no clue what they're reading, sir.
I've never heard of that. Plus, they sure. I ain't never seen a dragon either, too. But sure, they make you believe that dragons are real. I mean, where you think they get dragons from? Right. So on TV shows, they be putting flying dragons and everything. But no, that stuff is not real. Stuff is not real. It's not real at all. But we are too divided amongst too many things.
Right.
Like religion has us divided. This language has us divided. All these different things have us divided, and this is what we must come like. Like one thing that we should be treating the Most High's or one thing we should be treating our culture is we should be treating our culture like how the Hispanic brothers treat the fake culture they were given. Like they hold strong to that fake culture so strongly, and if you're not a certain way, if you wasn't raised up a certain way, then they treat you differently.
Right.
That's how we should treat the Most High, like the culture that the Lord gave us. Like if you're not doing the correct thing, so then like, hey, hold on, like. How can I put it? Like the language, like we look differently at people who are, that how they look differently at the other Hispanic brothers who don't speak the language. Like anybody who's not supposed to be part of this culture, man, we should look at them differently, like the oppressor, because they want to be us so. Oh my goodness, let me tell you something. These other nations want to be you so bad. It's crazy how much of they trying to be you. I just seen a video of I think I sent it to you of the Filipinos or some of the Chinese people dressing up as you. Like they dressing up as black Hispanics and Native Americans. Right. Man, if I could pull that video up, but we can't. I should have sent that to you, but I did, but I should have pulled it up. But man, they are trying to be you so bad. Trying to be you. And it's terrible. Like you got Filipinos who are trying to be like the Hispanic brothers so bad. They're out there having their hair doing exactly what you did, or what the Hispanic brothers did with the slick back and having the low riders all there.
Oh, slack shirt.
Okay.
That's in Japan.
Oh, it's in Japan?
Yeah.
Oh.
They got a whole lowrider culture, the whole lowrider Chicano culture in Japan. It's like how in LA and even here in San Antonio you have lowriders, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have lowriders and you'll see cholos out of the lowrider and the lowrider car clubs,
mm-hmm.
and they'll be like with the Pendletons buttoned down. They just got the top button and the rest of them one button, and they got their Dickies and
that's what I'll be seeing.
Yeah, with the slick back hair, with the hairnets.
Yeah, that's exactly what they be wearing.
Yeah. That's Chicano. That's Chicano culture, right?
Okay.
Like cholo culture.
Okay.
They be copying that style in Japan.
It's terrible.
And they even throw carne asada barbecues. Yeah, they ran with our culture. You know what I mean?
That was not their culture. That is our culture.
But then there's a video on it. But then they're getting shunned by their people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a group of them or whatever. And it's like a whole I would say like over here, you know how you had your hipster culture?
Mm-hmm.
Over there, it's Chicano culture, but they're the hipsters. They're considered like oddballs over there. You know what I mean?
God. Yeah, they're trying to be like the Hispanic brothers so bad. So let them have that, because technically that isn't our culture. Let's let them have that. Let us do exactly what the Lord wants us to do.
That's right.
Like there are some things they shouldn't take, they shouldn't follow after, but give me Deuteronomy 7:6, because man, we are such a holy people, we are such a separate people, and everybody shouldn't be copying after us.
Right.
Like nobody can copy our style. They try to be like us so bad, but you can't be us. You got the so-called Jewish man trying to be like us, but he can't be us. because the Lord made us to be who the Lord made us to be. He made us to follow after that culture and that lifestyle. But everybody else trying to be like that, it's not going to look so good.
This,
Go ahead,
this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Yeah, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are a separate people unto the Lord thy God. Like, this whole Bible was never talking about everybody.
Right.
This Bible was talking about a separate people that were separate unto the Lord, that the Lord chose. That's what this Bible was talking about.
Right.
That have to join together in unity. We have to join together in unity because it's what we're meant to do. We're supposed to be joined together. We're not supposed to be the game bangers and the criminals.
Right.
We're supposed to be the people who are safe. The people who people look to refuge, to seek safety. There was a point in time where you would look at us and we was a peaceable people. Now, because we follow after the ways of America, now they look at us and they see us and we following after the the lifestyle of America. We've taken the scapegoat. And now everybody's looking at us and we're the drug dealers. Now we're the murderers. Well, now we have to change that. Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you have to have a perfect hatred, hating the oppressor so much that you ain't gonna take his drugs. You ain't gonna take his guns and unalive your brothers. You ain't gonna take his philosophies and his ways. You ain't gonna take his culture no more. That's how much you have to hate the oppressor. We have to hate him so much that we're willing to change and become who the Lord said to be who we're supposed to be, not being criminals. That's how much we hate the oppressor, that we will fight ourselves and do what's right. We will fight ourselves and we will join together in unity. That's what we're doing here at Isupk. But Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, will you make that change in your life? Will you make that change to change your life and join with your brothers in unity? Doing what the Lord said? Because that's what we must do.
Right.
If you're not doing that, then you're against the Lord. If you're not about joining with your brothers, then you are against the Lord.
Right.
Because the Lord, his will is for you to join together with your people. That's his will. For you to join together with your brothers and your sisters, following exactly what he said to do.
Right.
That's all this Bible is about. That's what this Bible's been about. This whole time, the whole story is about us joining together in unity. That's what we have to do. I thought it was a storm, but that's the whatchamacallit, heating up the water heater. But that's what this whole Bible is about. Us joining together. Read that scripture one more time.
Come on. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Damn, the Lord chose you to be a special people, Black, Spanish, and Native Americans. Damn, did that? I don't know if I heard that right. Did that say that he chose everybody or did he choose a certain people? Read it again.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Man, oh my goodness. Let's say he chose thee, he chose you to be a special people unto himself. He didn't choose you to be a special people. He didn't choose everybody to be a special people. I ain't talking about everybody. He ain't including everybody in this. There is not one scripture in this Bible that'll say that the Lord is including everybody. Like from the Old Testament to the New Testament, it's been talking about the same thing. It has been talking about one family, one nation of people joining together that has been dismembered and divided amongst each other. That's what it's been talking about. That's why it's bringing the two sticks together.
Right.
Because it's talking about the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom coming back together. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans coming back together because right now we are divided. We're divided. And a lot of our people, a lot of our Hispanic brothers are starting to see that that's the answers to the solution. Like you said, you're starting to see a lot of Hispanic brothers and sisters on TikTok joining with our black brothers and sisters.
Right.
You're starting to see them join together. And that's exactly why Donald Trump is trying to kick our Hispanic brothers out of the country, because that's what he doesn't want. He don't want us joining together with our Hispanic brothers, because once we join together, oh boy, it's over for America. Once we join together and separate ourselves from this place, it's over for America. And that's exactly what we must do. We must join in unity, having one mind and one mindset to get our people out of this place. We have one mind and one mindset to follow after our God, to seek safety. Because we're not going to get safety nowhere else. What we must do is we must separate ourselves from America. Instead of following America's ways, joining together with our brothers and sisters, our Hispanic brothers and sisters, because that's the only way that we're going to get safety. That's the only way that our nation is going to be able to continue, is if we join together with one another. Read it again.
Come on. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Damn. He chose you to be a special people unto himself. Like, damn, this book that everybody is trying to perceive to be for everybody is not for everybody. Like, where in this Bible is this Bible talking about this that is for everybody? Like, your car, have you ever seen that? Hey, this Bible's for everybody. Where has the Bible ever said that? You tell me where the Bible has ever said that. You ain't gonna find it. Because the Lord is never talking about joining everybody together.
Right.
That's why he separated everybody in Babylon. Separated everybody and gave them different languages. I mean, if we had already accomplished everybody coming together at one point in time. Don't you think if the Lord really wanted everybody together, he would have kept everybody together? He'd be like, oh, okay, they doing good. This is what I want. Good. Don't you think he would have kept it like that? No, that's not what the Lord wanted. That's why he separated everybody and divided everybody and gave them their own language and their own cultures. That's why he did that. And then blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, he took you, Israel. He took you and he chose you to be the most special people on the face of the earth, having the rulership over the earth. That's why he said he made the world for your sake.
Right.
Because he intended this place to be your paradise. But right now, because of our disobedience, this place is a paradise unto our oppressors.
Right.
They get to go out and do whatever they want. They get to go out and have fun and be able to control businesses and make big decisions and decide if they want to go to the moon or whatever. They get to decide the time that they want to make it. I mean, shoot, they get to decide everything right now. But enjoy that, because you don't have very much longer. They don't have very much longer. So, I mean, while you still can, you better enjoy that time that you have. That's the white man. They better enjoy that time that they're getting to be able to make decisions, because soon you ain't gonna be able to make your own decisions. Soon, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are gonna be over the oppressor, making decisions on when he gets to get up, when he gets to sleep. We're gonna be making those decisions soon. We read that one. Keep on going.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Read it again.
Come on. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Yeah, look at it. Above. What does it mean to be above?
To be above means, just like you sir, to be on top.
I'm sorry, to be on top. And the Lord chose you to be on top of all these other nations.
Right.
That's why, like, everybody, every other nation is supposed to be coming to you, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. When it comes to something that they need, it's supposed to be coming to you. But right now, you're going to the oppressors for everything that you need. Because right now, we are divided amongst each other. We don't know how to be a nation. We don't know. We're just in the shambles right now. Shambled and broken to pieces. Well, it's time for us to be a mighty strong sword again. A sword that can swing strong.
That's right.
Because we are a sword that was broken. But it's time for us to join back together with one mindset and one thought process. A working sword. A sword that is sharp. We have to join back together, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, having unity with each other.
Right.
Because that's the only thing that's going to make us strong. That's our greatest power is in that brotherhood. Our greatest power is brotherhood. Our greatest weapon is brotherhood.
That's right.
And you can't have brotherhood if you're not joining together. You can't have brotherhood if you're separated and just doing everything on your own. I mean, think of an empire. When an empire works, do they work alone or do they work with the brotherly ants?
They work. So like sir, if I may.
Gone.
They work together with their brothers.
They work together with their brothers.
Right.
Shoot, I mean, think of an ant. If an ant could do everything on his if an ant had to do everything on his own, think about all the struggle he would go through trying to pick up some food on his own, trying to survive through the winter on his own. I don't think that ant would survive. But because he has his brothers, because he has all his brothers working together, they're able to survive. They're able to work together and keep the nation running, the nation of ants running. And that's exactly what we have to do. We have to join together and be a functioning nation that thrives together.
Right.
That's what we have to be. Okay. But Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are just divided because we have a whole other nation of people teaching us our own records, teaching us our own history, teaching us to be selfish, teaching us to be divided, teaching us that we are different people from each other. When the Lord said that ye are the same, ye are brethren. Can you give me Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31?
Come on, sir.
Like this is something that is also dividing us. Like learning from these other nations is dividing us and keeping us separate from amongst each other. What do you say? Oh, you might have to use that mouse because sometimes using that touch screen, it be messing up sometimes and it like freezes.
Right. So what verse did you call for?
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Yeah, like the scriptures say, envy thou not the oppressor. Don't you think if the Lord wanted you all joined together, don't you think he would have said, hey, follow after everybody's ways so that you're all one together? No. It says, envy thou not the oppressor. And to do what?
And choose none of his ways.
And choose none of his ways. Meaning there's someone that the Lord doesn't want you to be like. He doesn't want you to act like him, to choose any of his ways, period, whatsoever. Read it from the top again.
Come on. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Oh. It says, envy thou not the oppressor. But you know what a lot of our people do? We envy the oppressor. We envy the oppressor and try to be like him. And then now you have brothers that are envying the oppressor so much that they end up hating their own brother, because that's what the oppressor does. He hates blacks, Hispanics, and Americans. Why do you think they put off Donald Trump in office? You think they put him in office because he was a smart man? Nah, they put him in office because they all have one thing in common. They're racist.
Right.
They're racist against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And that's the whole meaning of what they mean by make America great again. Why do you think Trump is putting all these making all these things happen? He's putting all these orders in place to make certain things happen for the Hispanic brothers to be moved out of here, because that's what the people want.
Right.
Because they're all racist. They all have one mind, thinking alike, and they all want Hispanics out of here. And it's crazy because a lot of our Hispanic brothers, they put so much love into America and love into this place. Like during the fire that happened in California, who was there to help them? Who was there to go out and help them Hispanic brothers? I mean, it's like who was there to help California with the fires? Go ahead. Mexico. Our Hispanic brothers went out there and helped them.
Right.
Went out there, helped them fight these fires, gave their blood, sweat, and tears. And then now they're being told, "Now you got to go right back. We don't want your help no more." I mean, shoot, they ain't even saying thank you. They just, get out of here. Go. You gotta go. Leave.
Right.
Like, dang, without Hispanic brothers, America wouldn't be America. Without our Hispanic brothers, America would not be standing here today.
Right.
It would not be standing here today. You got all these beautiful things that are built here in America. You know why they're here? Because of our Hispanic brothers.
Right.
They wouldn't be here. America would be some trash place. Still got, trash all over the roads, just like it was way back when. It would still be these wooden buildings. I mean, it is, but like, it'd still be trash. It'd still be trash. That's what it would be if it weren't for our Hispanic brothers. I mean, you got the Alamo over there. The Alamo now, they've built it to look amazing, but it wouldn't look the way it looked if it weren't for our Hispanic brothers. Right. New York wouldn't look the way it looked if it weren't for our Hispanic brothers. Like, dang, you see all the skyscrapers that are out there? Right. Like, dang, ain't nobody, no white man is finna build those. Go ahead.
It's like, sir, Gad built all the skyscrapers.
Damn.
New York.
Damn, see?
Gad.
See? I got our brothers. Like, America wouldn't be anything without blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And then now they're trying to kick him out. Like, Donald Trump is not as smart as he think he is. But he's finna ruin America. He's finna make America terrible. Finna make America terrible. I think everybody thinks he's real smart, thinking that he's helping get rid of all the Hispanic brothers out of here. But really, Donald Trump is getting rid of all the people that make up America.
Right.
He's getting rid of all the Hispanic brothers that actually make America flourish and run.
Right.
Let's see how good America runs without our Hispanic brothers. America ain't finna run very good without them.
Right.
It's like you taking the oil out of your car. You need oil to run the car,
Right.
to make everything run smoothly.
Right.
But America ain't finna be running smoothly. You're finna start seeing all the gas prices rise. You're finna start seeing all the food rise. You're finna go to the grocery store and the apple finna be $10. You're finna be like, damn.
Yo.
Like, it's finna get terrible. It's finna get bad. It's finna get so bad.
Right.
Like, America is Donald Trump is not as smart as you think he is. Go ahead.
It's like, sir, just like how, they say that Hispanics, these so-called illegal immigrants coming up from South America, they're taking jobs, right?
Go.
They're taking away jobs. But the jobs that they're taking, they're going out to the fields and
Exactly.
picking vegetables and fruits, right?
Exactly.
And I saw a few years. This is actually a few years back, and this oppressor went into the fields and said, "I'm gonna try these jobs that these immigrants are taking away." Right? He said, "I'm gonna try working one of the jobs that they're supposedly taking away." Right? He didn't even last 15 minutes out in the field picking. I think there were onions. There were something like onions or potatoes or something they were picking. But I know you had to dig for them, right?
Go.
You had to dig for them. He didn't even last 15 minutes out there.
They're not finna do. Oh my goodness, it's finna be terrible.
And he goes. They asked him, would you do this kind of work? And he's like, honestly, he's like, this work is real hard. I wouldn't do this kind of work. He's like, not for less than $30 an hour. Less than $30 an hour. Brothers out in the field our Hispanic brothers out in the field, they're making below minimum wage.
Yeah, they're making like 30 cents an hour.
Right. They're making below minimum wage. They get incentive. That's why they're working so fast, right? Because they get incentive on the poundage that they turn in. They get an incentive pay. So that's why they're working so fast. They do that on purpose so they'll work fast. You know what I mean? But anyway, just imagine if all the Hispanics that actually work out the field, if they're not there no more, just imagine how much a potato would be if the picker was making $30 an hour.
Probably.
If they're picking it at $30 an hour, how much is a bag of potatoes going to be?
Like $100, maybe $200, $400.
You're talking about almost $500 a bag of potatoes.
Yeah, that's only shoot. Like that's $100 a potato.
And they're working at $30 an hour, right? They're not going to be worried about that incentive.
Yeah, they're not.
So they're going to pick a potato an hour. Pick a potato an hour. You're talking about $500 a bag, maybe even more.
Yeah, America is not going to be standing for very much longer. This place is coming to an end, and that's why it's so important for our people to join together in unity and stop following after this place because, man, this place is done. This place through. This place through. Like, dang, that's like $40 a potato.
Right.
It's $40 a potato.
Yeah, $40 a potato because they got to make money, right?
Yeah.
They got to make money somehow.
$10, shoot, maybe like $50 a potato. Like, damn.
It's going to be high.
Mm.
It's way too high. I don't know nobody that's able to spend a car note on a bag of potatoes.
Not me. But yeah, this place is definitely coming to an end. It's coming to an end, and Donald Trump ain't as smart as you think. You need to realize that Donald Trump is really finna mess up this whole system. Right. Like he's destroying the whole system that America has set up. Like this place doesn't have very much longer, and that's why it's so important for our people to join together right now in this time, because that's what's going to be able to save us. That's what's going to be able to help us and get refuge and safety is if we join together.
Right.
If we join together with one another. There is a storm coming, and before that storm comes, we need our people to join together, to work together, so that we can help our nation survive through the storm. Go ahead.
If I may, sir, the Lord has set up a sanctuary for our people here in this hill.
Yeah.
It's time for our people, if I may, sir.
Go ahead.
It's time for our people to join together and come into the sanctuary that the Lord has set up. And that sanctuary is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Exactly. That's right. This is the place that is going to stand forever. Like the Lord said, He is building up a, what's that scripture where it's talking about the kingdom that is being built up. Hold on, I got you. Let's thought about that. Here it is. Daniel 2:44 through 44. I'm like, dang, this proves more that the Lord is literally talking about a nation that He is bringing together and doesn't want anybody else to be a part of it. This whole Bible is telling you that the Lord is talking about a certain people, talking about a nation of people being joined together. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that everybody's going to be joined together, holding hands, la 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 la, love and unity. No, it's unity and love for our Hispanic brothers, Black, Hispanic, and Native American brothers.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. And in those days, of this kingship.
Of these kings.
Oh, slacking. And in the day slacking. And in the days of these kings,
yeah,
shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Damn, like this kingdom is big, like the kingdom is being built up right now, right before your face.
Right.
Like the Isupk is the kingdom that the Lord is setting up right now. He's setting up the order and the structure of this kingdom right now. And it says what? Go keep on reading. Which shall what?
Shall not be left to
no. Which shall what? Which shall never.
Which shall God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Now then, this kingdom will never be destroyed. This kingdom will always live on and on and on. Like the oppressor's rulership is actually but a little time.
Right.
It's a little time. It's little. Because the kingdom that comes after is a kingdom that is never going to be destroyed. A kingdom that shall reign and rule forever. The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans will be sitting and ruling under Christ, under the Most High. Like this kingdom is the kingdom that's going to be standing forever. Keep on going.
Because it's like it's kind of small. There we go. And the kingdom shall not be left to another people.
Damn, it shall not be left to another people. Damn, if it's talking about not being left to another people, it's talking about that's not talking about everybody coming together. This kingdom is going to be a kingdom that not everybody is going to be a part of.
Right.
Like everybody is not going to be joined into this kingdom. I mean, in this kingdom that we are here to in this day of time, we're not a part of it.
Right.
We're not a part of the riches of America. So why should America be a part of this kingdom? Why should the oppressor be a part of this kingdom? For this kingdom to come, this kingdom that we are living in right now, the America that we're living right now has to be broken.
Right.
It has to be destroyed for this kingdom to flourish. Because our oppressor is ruling, and the man that's supposed to be ruling is Christ.
Right.
He's the one who's supposed to be ruling, joining our people together. Can't rule if the oppressor is over this kingdom. This kingdom is for the oppressors, but the kingdom to come is for our people. And this is what I'm saying, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Instead of fighting so hard for this kingdom, fight for the kingdom that is to come after. Fight for the kingdom that the Lord is setting up. The Lord is setting up a kingdom that shall rule forever. Like we trying to get the glory right now. We should be worried about getting the glory that's gonna last forever. That's the glory you want. You don't want the glory that's gonna be of a short time. You get to enjoy it for a short time. No. No, I'd rather enjoy it forever.
Right.
Instead of enjoying it for a short time. Keep on going.
Come. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
It shall stand forever. Forever. What does forever mean?
Everlasting.
Everlasting. This kingdom is going to be standing forever.
Right.
Forever. Forever. And never and never and never and never. It shall stand. And that's the kingdom I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of this kingdom. This kingdom is wicked. It was built off of wickedness and evil.
Right.
It was built off of unaliving and the murder and the slavery.
Right.
That's what this kingdom was. I mean, the slavery of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This kingdom is built to eat off the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
But enjoy this kingdom while you can. Enjoy this kingdom while it stands. Go out on vacation because this kingdom is going to end. Oh, oppressor, you better enjoy this kingdom right now while it lasts. Go out and enjoy the time that he has before this falls, because it's coming to a hard fall.
Right.
It's coming to a hard. It's gonna. Ain't nobody finna catch it. Nobody's gonna be at the bottom to catch or soften the fall of America. Once America falls, America is going to fall. But can you go back? Oh yeah, go to Let me see. Give me a second. Yeah, go to Matthew chapter 12 and verse 25.
Book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
Every kingdom that is divided against itself is brought to desolation. And you know what happened to us? We were a kingdom or a nation that was divided against ourselves.
Right.
We was divided against each other, and we was brought to desolation, brought to destruction. So you know what we have to do? We have to gather together.
Right.
We have to rebuild our unity with each other. Because that's the thing that's going to be able to make us a nation again. Going to make us strong again. We have to join together, because that's what this whole Bible is talking about. It's talking about us joining together with each other again after we have been destroyed because of us dividing against each other, because we have division amongst each other. We have so much division and strife against each other that it brought us to desolation. It brought us to destruction, and it broke us in pieces. Now we don't even know, we at the point where we don't even know who we are. We don't know where we come from, who we are, or what our identity is. We don't know nothing about each other. We don't even know our Hispanic brothers are our family. But the further and further we get into these hard times, we start to see our brothers wake up. We start to see our brothers are starting to realize that, hey, we are a family. That we are one people. That we are brothers and sisters. We have to join with unity, because that's the only thing that's going to be able to save us. Joining in unity under the Most High. Like I said, nothing else has been able to save us. Christianity hasn't been able to save us. The Catholic Church hasn't been able to save us. None of it has been able to save us. Joining with America hasn't been able to save us. None of it. We've done it for so long, and it has not saved us. But joining with the Lord has saved us. That's what's going to save us. I mean, look, here in Isupk, we have been standing with the Lord. We're standing with the Lord and have not failed yet. The Lord is drawing a line. He's letting you know that if you come and you stand on this side of the Lord, you're going to be protected. So long as you endure. You endure in this fight. Because right now, this is a time of war. This is a time for you to fight yourself, fight your flesh, fight everything. Everything that goes against the Lord. This is a time to fight. You come up in here, you got to endure. Endure and fight. And if you endure and you succeed, the Lord he's gonna be there to be your refuge. He's gonna be there to help you. If you fight for the Lord is going to fight for you. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, he's gonna fight for you. But you gotta fight yourself. That's all the Lord requires. That's how you fight for the Lord. You fight yourself. You fight yourself in the things that you want to do, and you do what the Lord wants you to do. That's how you fight for the Lord. You go out and you do the Lord's work. You go out and you help your people understand where they come from and who they are. Instead of just being home with your wife, being home and doing absolutely nothing, playing the video games, wasting your life away. Because that's what we're doing here in America. Everything in America is here to distract you and to keep you focused on not being able to join with your people. To keep you just to go to work, go home, go to sleep, play the video games maybe, and then go to sleep. It's distraction. It's just like these football games. They're distractions. It's all distractions. Just like in the past, during the Roman times, what did they do? They put games in front of you. They put the gladiators in front of you so that you would go and you would watch these games and you would be distracted. Well, oh my goodness. It has very much increased because now you got video games. It's not just gladiators and the whorehouses no more. You got video games. You got football. You got the strip clubs. You got all of it now to distract you, even worse than before. This is Babylon the Great. It's even worse than before. And Blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, you have to now fight harder than ever to fight against yourself, to fight against this place that is wicked and evil, to do the right thing according to the Most High, and join with your brothers in unity under the Most High. That's what you got to do. You got to fight these evil things that are trying to separate you, from the Most High. That's what you got to do. You got to fight everything that's trying to separate you from the God of your fathers, from your God, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You got to fight to join with your people, to join with your brother. But every kingdom divided against itself will be brought to desolation. And America is going to be brought to desolation because they're very divided. Right. We can't follow and learn from America because America's ways is causing division. They have so much division between themselves. I mean, that's why you got Donald Trump. You got some people who are mad at Donald Trump. You know, some people who love Donald Trump of his own people. You know, some of his people mad and some of his people happy. But they're very much divided against each other. Their nations are divided against each other. And in these times, it's only going to get worse. And the times that we're coming into, it's only finna get worse. Right. It's finna get a lot worse. So Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the only thing you can do is join with your people because you have nations that are trying to come against you. Right. You have these nations that are coming against you and turning the fire up. So join with your people. Can you get Zephaniah 2:1? Then we'll get.
This book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Read that again, like.
This book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you've got to gather together here in the times and the struggles that we are in here in America right now. Right now is the time we must gather together. It's a time where nobody desires Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's why Donald Trump is kicking the Hispanic brothers out. He's trying to kick us out. Trying to kick our people out right now because they don't desire us here in America. That's why I say turn your love and your time and your strength towards the Most High, right. Toward the love for your brothers, right. Because you put it towards America, and America just dismembers it. They don't show you the love that you show them. You give so much love and time to America, and what do? They kick you out the country. Right. They tell you got to leave. You got to go. Go on and leave. That's like what they do. You don't belong in here. You're not a part of us. Even though you built everything that they have. Like, America is evil. America doesn't realize how of much destruction they're causing themselves. And they're finna soon find out of all the destruction because It's finna hit them like this. Just out of nowhere. Finna hit them like a train hitting a car. Or like a sucker punch that came out of nowhere. You don't know that sucker punch came until you feel it. Mm-hmm. And now you're on the ground bleeding. America finna feel that punch.
Right.
This place is it's like a version that doesn't think that it's gonna have that it's gonna be widowed. A place that doesn't think anything that's as bad is gonna happen to it. But something bad is gonna happen to America.
That's right.
This place is gonna come to an end soon. And Blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, you don't want to be joined with America when this place falls.
Right.
That's the wrong thing you could ever do. You want to be joined with your brothers and joined with the Most High. It's so very important that we have the Most High on our side.
That's right.
Because if we don't, you ain't going to survive without the Most High on your side. And the only way to get the Most High on your side is if you do exactly what he says.
Right.
Your father, he's just like a father. A father ain't finna be on your side if you're out here doing all the opposite things that he doesn't want. If you breaking all his rules and you going out and being some what's that right word? Some person that lives alternative lifestyles and he's very much against that. He ain't finna keep you in his house. He finna kick you out.
Right.
He ain't finna be on your side. You out there getting beat up in the streets. You think you call your father? You think he finna help you? You was out there being gay. I mean, it's like you was out there living alternative lifestyles. Right. It's like you was out there doing them things. You think he finna be out there helping you? He ain't finna. You ain't finna be caught out there trying to help his. No, he ain't finna be out there helping you. And that's exactly how the Lord is. We've been like the Lord is like, hey, he looking at us. He like, nah, I ain't helping you. Like, look at you. You caused this on yourself. Like it's just like a woman when like you tell her to do something right, you tell her to do something and she don't do it. She don't do it and she realizes it's wrong. It ends up being wrong and going in shambles, going the wrong way. Like you tell her not to hang out with her friends because you know her friends are evil and they gonna turn on you. And she's like, nah, my friends will never do that. Then she go out and she hanging with them friends. Guess what they do? They turn on her. Now she over here calling, you were so right. You was right. I'm sorry, you was right. Well, beep. She over here asking for help. You think you finna help me now? Beep. You finna hang up the phone. That's exactly what the Lord did to us. And then we went out and we disobeyed the Lord. And then we found out what happens when we disobey the Lord and do what he did we told us not to do. Now look at this. Now we in hell. Now we are struggling. We're like, damn, Lord. Damn, now we calling on the Lord. That's why, we always call on the Lord when something bad happens. Right. Like when we're going through something, that's when we call on the Lord. Like, oh, Lord. Oh. Like when we near death is when we finna call on the Lord. Like we out here doing these evil things. We going out here and trying to find a way to smoke weed, and then all of a sudden you see the cop lights behind. Oh Lord, calling on the Lord. Then that's when we call on the Lord, and the Lord is not answering. We're like, beep. He is not answering at all because we brought this evil upon us. And the only way to get the Lord on your side is if you do what he says. Right. If you want the Lord on your side, if you want him to answer when you are actually in the time of struggle, you know what you need to do, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? You have to join with your brothers. Right. Join in unity and join together. That's what you have to do under the Most High, doing exactly what he said to do, which is keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. Now read that scripture one more time.
Book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Damn. You have to gather together, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Gather together the nation that is not desired, because you're not desired here in America. America don't desire you. America despises you. That's why you have to gather yourselves together, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
You have to gather together in unity for the Lord to be able to hear you. Because the Lord, he hears you as a nation of people.
Right.
You get Isaiah 14:1.
Concert.
Because like I said, this book is about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans gathering together in unity under the Most High, getting a second chance to redo this.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
No, hold on. I thought the Lord will have mercy on everybody.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Man, I thought God loves everybody.
On Jacob.
Well, keep on going.
And will yet choose Israel.
I thought the Lord chose everybody. I thought he loved everybody.
Choose Israel.
Damn. Well, the Lord has only chosen Israel.
Right.
The Lord has only chosen Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Yeah, right.
Everybody think that the Lord is for everybody. But the Lord is only about bringing Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans together.
Right.
He's having mercy on Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I mean, we the ones who need mercy. Now, everybody else don't need mercy. What does the oppressor need mercy for? Don't need mercy. He out there having fun,
Right.
living in his kingdom right now. Like, nah, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the people who need mercy.
That's right.
We keep on going.
And set them in their own land.
One day, the Lord is going to set us in our own land. Our own land. Keep on going.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
And the strangers shall be joined with them. See, now, who are the strangers?
Sir, if I may, the strangers is everybody outside of Israel.
Yeah, everybody outside of Israel.
Right.
Everybody outside of Israel. Go ahead.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Dang, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, this whole Bible is about you getting rulership, you leading, and you being over the earth, and everybody cleaving unto you. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Every nation is going to be cleaving unto you.
Right.
But for that to even happen, you have to join and have unity between yourselves.
Right.
You have to have unity with your brothers. You have to follow out the order that the Lord had given us, which is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and loving your brothers. That's what you have to do to be able to obtain this, because the Lord gave this earth unto you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And for you to be able to obtain this earth, you have to join in unity with your people, with your brother. You can't run this earth by yourself. No. Look at the old person. How did he get this earth? How did he take over the earth, huh? He took it over because he had brotherhood with his people.
Right.
But now it's time for you to have brotherhood with your people, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They was all on one mindset to unalive everybody to get this place. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to get this place by loving each other.
Right.
By coming out and having unity between each other. That's how we're going to get this place. By going out and doing what the Lord has said to do, which is keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Fighting ourselves to be righteous.
Right.
That's how we will get this place. That's how you will obtain this place. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're not going to attain it through bloodshed like the oppressor did. Through murdering and unaliving. You shall obtain it by doing exactly what the Lord says to do. But this is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge outside of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the Commander General Honda. With that, pass the class to Officer Yakagi Allah. Do we have the right here? Hell yeah, that's all the way down. Here you go.
This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge Security Announcements. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. By Ishra, which means tenth in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation, that's the Feast of Purim, 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. That's Thursday, March 13th, and Friday, March 14th. You can find this in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verses 10 through 31. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pant, headband, scarf. This concludes the Isupk security announcements.
All right, with that, shalom.